Namaskaram friends. So in this video I am going to talk about negotiable warehouse receipt. Why it is very important? Because government recently released E-NWR, Electronic Negotiable Warehouse Receipt. Why this receipt is important? What are the benefits of e-receipt? Uh, how a receipt taker, or you can say who issue the receipt, solve many problems at large by introducing electronically, and what are basically the purpose of e-receipt. People can take loan on as a collateral with the basis of the receipt, and how people use it in the warehouse and in the transport sector, in the export and import sector, because when transportation of goods take place in import in different countries through import and export, and in within our country through transportation, so these e-receipts are very significant. And this negotiable warehouse receipt are basically like you can sell your product to other, you can say, to other customer or to other party without physically transferring your without physically transfer that product. So it is the benefit of negotiable warehouse receipt. Whoever have the receipt have the ownership of that product. That means you can transfer your ownership with the help of negotiable warehouse receipt. That's why it is very significant. It electronic in NWR have a very significant role in terms of management, in terms of taking loan, in terms of managing your uh, what I can say, e-receipt, or partially transfer e-receipt. So there are many benefits of it. So now we are going to talk about very briefly about E-NWR, or you can say electronically negotiable warehouse receipt. So negotiable warehouse receipt. So the negotiable warehouse receipt or NWR system was launched in 2011. Okay, that means 12 years ago or 11 years ago, allowing the it allow the transfer of ownership of a commodity stored in a warehouse without having to deliver it physically. What I talked about earlier, no? That means you can transfer your ownership of a commodity which is stored in a warehouse without having to deliver it physically. That means if, let's say, one truck of mango is stored in a warehouse, so with the help of negotiable warehouse receipt, you can transfer the ownership of this truck, this one full truck of mango, to other people without moving that truck from this warehouse. Okay, just transferring your e-receipt, just giving your electronic NWI to other person. So in this manner, you can say perishable goods are having very you can say less time, less life. So perishable goods are safer in this manner. You can physically, you do not have to physically transfer your commodity. Just transfer, just give your NWR. Okay. These receipts are issued in negotiable form. Negotiable form means making them eligible as a collateral. You can use this receipts as a collateral, and you can lend money and do your other activities. Next one is, this has been enabled. This is enabled, that means as a collateral by enabling the financing of warehouse receipt. You can enable or as a receipt as a collateral by enabling the financing of warehouse receipt through the Warehouse Development and Regulation Act 2007. By the Warehouse Development and Regulation Act 2007, you can finance the warehouse receipt, and on the basis of that finance, you can use it as a collateral. The Warehouse Development and Regulatory Authority, very important, WDR, Warehouse Development and Regulatory Authority, regulate the entire operation under NWR. So which is the body which regulate the NWR? Warehouse Development and Regulatory Authority. And through this act, you can finance your receipt and use it as a collateral. Government launches negotiable warehouse receipt in e-format. I talk about it. Electronic and E-NWR will help farmers and farmer producer organization if you to have a access to large number of buyers across the country, because you do not have to physically move your goods. You have to just transfer your E-NWR. So with the help of E-NWR, farmers, and if you have a more buyer and seller across the whole world, not seller, buyers, because they sell the product. No? So what are the silent feature of NWR, Electronic Negotiable Warehouse Receipt? So an Electronic NWR available only in electronic form. First one, the single source of information for E-NWR. If you want to know some information of E-NWR, so the single source of information of E-NWR is the repository system. Through that repository system, you can take information of E-NWR, where E-NWR is issued by registered warehouse. So a registered warehouse, a warehouse which is registered under the government, issue the E-NWR, and that data is stored in the repository system. And with the help of that repository system, you can take information about any e-receipt, about E-NWR. Confidentiality, integrity, and availability of the E-NWR information is provided by the repository system. So repository system provides the information of E-NWR which is confidential in nature. It has integrity and also available to the seeker who want to know about the E-NWR. And E-NWR has a time validity. Okay, it has a time, that means it issue for 1 year or 6 months. After that it expires. Okay, all E-NWR, remember, all E-NWR can be traded through off market and on market. All E-NWR can be traded off market as well as on market in commodity exchange platform. So there is a platform where commodities are exchanged. So in that market you can trade all E-NWR either off market or on market. And E-NWR can be auctioned under certain conditions. If you have a E-NWR, so it can be auctioned under certain conditions. These conditions are loan not repaid. Let's say you are not paying your loan, then your E-NWR is auctioned. That means other people who have your E-NWR is auctioned to some other people. Let's say this one is me, this one is first any other person A, this one is B. I gave my E-NWR to A. Let's say I am not able to pay my loan, so that guy auction that E-NWR, and after auctioning they can transfer this E-NWR to the person B or person C or person D, whoever highest bid in that auction. Okay, on expiry or delivery or not taken. On expiry, let's say it is issued for 6 months, so after its expiry or delivery not taken, or you are not delivered that product physically, then it expired. Or likely damage or spoilage of a commodity in the warehouse. Let's say you issue your E-NWR transfer to other person, another person going to the warehouse, they find out that your product is damaged or spoiled, then again they can auction your E-NWR. Okay, so on the expiry and delivery not taken, the damage is spoilage of the commodity in the warehouse, and as well as loan not repaid. So on the three conditions, when you are not paying your loan, when your commodity and product are spoilage in the warehouse, as well as expiry of your E-NWR and delivery is not taken. Yeah. Next one is E-NWR can be transferred fully or in a part. You can transfer your E-NWR transfer fully or part. Let's say you have an E-NWR of 1 lakh rupees. So you can, just a minute. You can transfer your E-NWR either partially of 50,000 rupees or fully directly of 1 lakh rupees. Okay, so all these are the benefit of, all these are the what are silent feature of E-NWR. Now we are going to talk about the benefits of E-NWR. Very easy. E-NWR electronic, so avoidance of forgery, loss, tamper or mutilation of a physical NWR. You are, if you lost it, you have electronic available in the electronic NWR is available in the repository system. No one can tamper it. If it is mutilated, you can again get access to E-NWR. No forgery taken place. So avoidance of forgery, loss, tamper and mutilation of physical NWR. Avoidance of multiple financing against the same NWR. Earlier, when physical NWR is present available, then people on the same NWR take finance from different parties, from 4 to 5 parties. But if E-NWR is present, if any party try to take you can say ownership of it, they check on the repository system, and if that on that E-NWR any other guy you can say make financing on it, then second guy is not taking that E-NWR. So avoidance of multiple financing against E-NWR. Reduction of monitoring cost. If you physically issue your your NWR, so you have to, from time to time you have to monitor it. So reduction of monitoring and building credibility among the market participants. and it also builds credibility among the market participant because it is easily available on electronic on the repository system. All types of information and data related to E-NWR are present on this platform. So it build a credibility building among the market participant. Market participants to have a secured accessibility to view and manage their warehouse receipt via online portal. Market participant, that means all the stakeholders who are involved in it, have a secured accessibility to view, manage their warehouse receipt via online portal. Via online portal, they can manage and view their electronic NWR. Okay, that means easily accessibility to the market participants. So these are the benefit of E-NWR. Easy access to finance by enabling multiple transfer without physical movement of goods. Okay, you can, let's say A, B, C, D, four party represent. So you can initially give your E-NWR to that person, make financing out of it. Again, let's say that guy make that transfer to be make financing out of it. So easy access to finance by enabling multiple transfer. So anyone easily access the financing through the help of E-NWR because you do not have to physically move the good, you have to just move your E-NWR. So by multiple transfer, easy access to finance. Or second one is, let's say you partially transfer your E-NWR to A. So let's say your E-NWR you can partially transfer to four persons, A, B, C, D. So you can transfer partially here, make money out of it. You can transfer here, make money out of it. Transfer here, make money out of it. Transfer here, make money out of it. So two possibility: either fully transfer, so other guy make money out of it, or partially transfer, you gain money out of it. Next one is splitting of NWR for partial sale, pledge and withdrawal. You can split your E-NWR for partial sale. You are not want to fully sell your E-NWR, so sell partially for a pledge or for withdrawal of your product. So it is also a benefit of E-NWR. So I hope you understand about E-NWR, what E-NWR is, its benefit, its advantage, its silent feature, and what is the aim objective behind issuing the E-NWR. So in this picture you can clearly see E-NWR, Electronic Negotiable Warehouse Receipt. So this is a picture of a warehouse where commodity are stored. So on the basis of that, let's say this block is yours. So you issue a repository system issue a E-NWR to you, and you sell your E-NWR without moving physically your product from here. Okay. So E-NWR, we know about it. What is it? Electronic Negotiable Warehouse Receipt, launched in 2001, so that you can uh, transfer your ownership without physical movement of your commodity which are stored in the warehouse. Okay, and the silent feature of it is advantages and silent feature. There are many silent feature and advantages. Silent feature is uh, easy access to E-NWR. Advantage, you can partially sell your E-NWR. And again, silent feature and advantage of it is um, there are many. I do not highlight from where I start. So there are many benefit and advantage of E-NWR. In summary wise, you can just see here. Okay. So its feature are like electronic form, repository system, individualized confidentiality, integrity, availability, time validity, traded through of an or market, auction under certain condition, expiry and delivery are not taken. Okay, that means it is auction when expiry delivery not taken, load not repaired, damage or spoil, E-NWR will be transferred fully or in a part. Okay, benefits like forgery, loss, temper, multiple financing, avoidance of multiple financing, reduction of monitoring cost, market participant to have a secured availability, easy access to finance, and splitting of NWR. So there are many benefits of E-NWR. Now we are going to talk about, now we are going to solve one question based on it. Consider the following statement regarding negotiable warehouse receipt. So in summary wise, you understand now what are its benefits, its advantage. I talk about each and everything in a very detail. So I do not need to summarize it because talk about very detailed. So it is in its in itself it is a summary type. Okay. So now we are going to solve one question. The negotiable warehouse receipt System allow the transfer of ownership of a commodity stored in a warehouse without having delivered it physically. Yes. NABARD regulate the entire operation. No. WRD na warehouse what is something some other agency, but not NABARD, some other agency. What is the name of that agency? Just a minute. Just a minute. Yeah, Warehousing Development and Regulatory Authority. Warehouse Development and Regulatory Authority (WDRA). They regulate the entire operation of NWR, not NABARD. NWR are issued by registered warehouse and enable farmers to seek loan from bank against NWR because it is a negotiable instrument that you can use it as a collateral. So option 3 is correct, option 1 is correct, option 2 is wrong. So just check which option is matches with this 1 and 3. Option C is correct. So just check we are on the right path or not. So option C is correct. That means we are on the right path. Okay. So understand what E-NWR is, its advantages, its benefits, and why it is launched in 2011. Okay. So understand advantages, benefit, advantages, avoidance of forgery, mutilation, splitting of your e-receipt, easy access. These are some advantage and benefit. You can say benefit of E-NWR is uh, it is you can use it as a collateral, electronically available, so easily accessible. Also advantage of it and benefit of it, or you can say silent feature, not benefit. Benefit, advantage, both are same. So silent feature are I talk about here above. What are the silent feature of E-NWR? Electronic form. It is act as a repository system, confidentiality, integrity, and availability. It has a time validity or traded through off market and on market. So I hope I talk about benefits and silent feature 2 to 3 times. So I hope you understand it, you enjoy it, gain some perspective about what E-NWR is, its usage, its significance, and how we can uh, use E-NWR for the benefit of the seller, for the benefit of the buyer, and for the overall benefit of the human being. So, namaskaram. Thank you.